Hi, it's Kevin from Grupo Mariana, developer of Playa Mariana in Nicaragua, and you're with me today, January 27th at about 5:40 in the evening, and the sun now is starting to set. You've been joining me on my mission here in Nicaragua and watching all this behind-the-scenes action of progress and development in Nicaragua, and these are the moments that make it all worth it. And some other times too, when we're in the community and seeing the families that we're supporting, dogs that we're feeding. Sometimes you can get overwhelmed by development and progress and plans and sales and marketing, and you get to the beach and you remember that every once in a while you have to just kind of take it easy and enjoy the sunset. I'm with some clients in country here, and I was telling them how here in Masachapa we used to own a beach house just over there where the pier is. And for about 5 years, in the beginning of our development days, there was many days where my wife would be taking our kids, ages 2 and 4, sometimes 3 and 5, depending upon how they grew up. And she'd be going down to the beach going, "I'm taking the kids to the beach. You want to come?" I'm like, "No, honey, I got to finish this stuff." And another weekend would come, "Taking the kids down to the beach. You want to come?" I'm like, "I just got to get out this one more email." So many weekends. So many missed opportunities to spend time with the family that you like, maybe you love, hopefully, and just enjoy the moment. So this is one of the times where even now I'm still working, right? Instead of just enjoying this sunset, relaxing, I'm making this video and sharing it with you. And hopefully this is all the time and all the hours you're working and the things you feel like you deserve. This is Masachapa, where we are today here in Nicaragua. It's 8 kilometers from Playa Mariana. And when you come down here, this is what you can expect. Life in Masachapa is a slow pace. It's essentially a fishing town. Today we had dinner here at the Summer Hotel and Restaurant. It was really good. Seafood dinner, some lobster, some shrimp, ceviche. But here is the sunset almost going down, so I'll just kind of keep talking and we can watch the sun disappear, and you too can dream about your opportunities here in Nicaragua. Coming up on February 19th is going to be our beachfront real estate launch, the first time that we're launching residences in 10 years. Can you believe that? A decade. Seems like forever, but now we're under construction and I feel confident about the market is back in Nicaragua, and the publications are starting to come out recently in the LA Times. And Nicaragua has seen some really great press. It's one of the safest countries in Central America. Access into the country is really easy from the lower United States, Mexico, all across the region in Central America. And there's no shortage of tourism opportunities to come and enjoy the coast of what you see right here with the sun going down. On the 19th, we're going to be launching the third phase of properties at our development. We have over 67 properties sold on site. 66 last week, 67 this week, and the number keeps growing. And we'll be launching probably close to, should I tell you the number? 2436 beachfront condominiums, part of our new phase 3 release that will be under construction upon the closing of sales in March. And when you come to our real estate launch on February 19th, once you put down a property reservation, you too have an opportunity to stand exactly where I am right now and see this sunset, which is truly amazing. March 19th to 22 is going to be our groundbreaking discovery event. Now we're already under construction, the coastal highway is under construction, but this is a bit of a celebratory weekend where you can come down and share the festivities of everything that we've been working for over the last 18 months to resurrect our project from its dormancy. And it's a lot of work, but I am having a lot of fun to be back in Nicaragua, bringing Nicaragua to the world, showing you firsthand behind the scenes what it's like to develop real estate. 923 acres in Nicaragua. We have somewhat of a head start, mind you, because we have all of our permits and freehold title and dual title insurance and horizontal property regime and development permits and letters of no objections and unitary permits and water permits. If there's a permit for what we're developing, we have it. And we've had it for a long time. But now that the market has returned to Nicaragua, it's time to go back into sales mode, okay, and start to bring some buildings out of the ground built upon the foundation of due diligence, which is an expert topic whereby we can guide you into the best way to buy real estate and avoid the common mistakes that people make. We just finished our one country away challenge. Perhaps you were watching some of the videos. They're on our YouTube channel, Playa, Nicaragua. I encourage you to go watch the 1 hour a day last week. I went live and talked about different subjects of how to end the overwhelm and put into place a filter, and how that filter has criteria to how you can quickly wind down 100 countries down to 3 countries in 5 minutes, and maybe get down to 1 country just maybe 2 minutes after that. On day 2 of that challenge, we start talking about safety of the country, but not safety like you know it in regards to violent crime and statistics, safety in regards to structure, whereby you might look at development plans for the future and pretty master plans, and that's all great, but I highly encourage you to look back into the past. What have projects been through? What have the country been through? What are developers have been through? Are they still there? Do they work their way through the difficult times? Because that'll give you an idea of what to expect in times ahead, because there's always problems. There's always problems. Nothing's ever perfect. So what you want to know is how those problems might be dealt with. On day 3, we dealt with the number 1 objection for people buying real estate, and that's usually the partner, the spouse. And I was trying to relay to you that when talking to your significant other, it's not about convincing them, persuading them, selling them, manipulating them, because generally, if you start promoting just the opportunity of real estate based upon the returns and the upside, you're going to lose your significant other. What you need to focus on is safety. The communication between the two of you is probably a lot different than what you think. So it was a matter of portraying to you to bring protection to the individual that you're speaking to. Day 4, we went heavy into due diligence, like straight up how to buy real estate and not screw up. And that dealt with first titles, permits, and insurance. And then we moved into the layers and the structure of water and the importance of water in development, and finished with the necessity of a horizontal property regime, which is otherwise known as an HOA, but one that's registered on the property, save all the covenants restrictions so you can enforce that. And day 5 was kind of a summary of all of this. And the importance of day 5 was you personally thinking how you belong to a country, how you belong to a project, understanding that there's a culture in a country that you're going to, and there's a culture in the project. Or do you like the people? Do you like the developer? Do you see where this might be going? Just don't go buy real estate because it's a great view. Don't go buy real estate because the sunset you're seeing in Nicaragua is just absolutely stunning and amazing. Look at the culture of a project and see that's where you want to belong. This is the experience that you want to have. The place that you're looking at is your new favorite place. They can say, I found my place. Nicaragua per se is a place to come unplug. It is going to be the place where you find your different place, and certainly you're going to experience something real, like you're seeing the sunset go down right now on this quiet beach of Masachapa. So I've been talking to you now for just over 8 minutes as the sun is setting, and we can go on forever in regards to looking for the emerging markets. But I highly encourage you to look down below in the links or click the link in the bio. Go to playamariana.com, see and register for the waitlist for the real estate launch. As soon as you register, we'll send you a link to the recent article in the LA Times where it talks about all the statistics, the economics, the up-and-coming businesses, the real estate, the tourism, and the opportunities in the country, and why the world is waking up and seeing what Nicaragua has to offer. So Nicaragua is certainly something that you want to come and experience for yourself. As the sun goes down, I'll just let it sink in and just enjoy it for 1 second. That's it. That's the sunset here in Nicaragua. You experience it firsthand with me, my clients, my guests. Here in Masachapa, Nicaragua, 8 kilometers south, you're going to find Playa Mariana. So go down below in the links. Go to playamariana.com, register, get on the wait list, and you too could be here next and be my guest here in country, enjoying everything Nicaragua has to offer. Bye for now.